our journey is interesting. Years ago, we came up with a new model for banks that issue credit and debit cards to engage their customers. We called it card-linked offers because the incentive to the consumer is if you shop at certain retailers, you'll get rewarded. That required the banks to send us all their data. So today we have over 3,000 banks sending us data every single day. For most of the transactions that happen today, we'll get tonight. And we realized as we started running that business that the value of the data was pretty substantial beyond just the walled garden programs we were running. And so we began a journey that got the banks and the payment processors and all those that we work with to give us the rights of use to provide data solutions to a variety of stakeholders. So today we are the purchase insights partner for Deloitte and Accenture and BCG and McKinsey. So they use our data to help retailers and other businesses understand what's happening outside their own four walls. We have a strong conviction that unless retailers understand what's happening, and clients in general that deal with consumers on what their customers are doing outside their four walls, without that they're going to be at a major disadvantage. So we went to consulting firms, we brought our data to advertising agencies and media companies, marketing companies to create audiences and measurement solutions that help target and make advertising more efficient. The only time my daughter thought I was cool, and it lasted for literally 5 minutes, was when our data was used by the White House and the government, the cabinet, and the Congress to determine the income cutoffs for the stimulus checks. So the data was incredibly valuable, but we've sort of focused on a mission right now to bring that data into the media ecosystem and provide visibility on presence of buyers and level of spend for every television show, every media property, every audience, so that finally advertisers can see to what extent the people that buy what they have to sell are present in a given media option.
So your audience for this data, is it the sellers, the buyers, platforms? Who are your customers?
So it's kind of all the above. So we have our data's one of the new products we're introducing, which we're going to talk about this evening, is Purchase Media Metrics, which is a measure of presence of buyers and level of spend. That is being provided to the buy side and the sell side, to agencies, clients directly, and to top tier media players like the TV networks. So it's a pretty broad base, and we're also working with, and we'll continue to push on working with measurement companies to embed this into their workflows.
Great. And did you think about a media application when you founded this company?
Well, if you think about it, what we originally were doing with the banks was kind of a walled garden media opportunity. Retailers could advertise directly to the cardholders of the banks based on the transaction behavior of the consumers. So, Macy's could, quote, run an ad, which is really provide an offer to people who shop at Nordstrom and JCPenney's and Kohl's. So that was the first sort of foot in the pool, so to speak, for media. But then we started to realize that while we can't use the data for privacy reasons deterministically in media, we can use it in a way that allows businesses to optimize the allocation of their media budgets in a very efficient way. So it was there in the beginning, but not anywhere near what we're doing today.